I am Felix Rome and I'm a wildlife photographer, and in this video I've actually got a plan. If you've been watching my previous videos, you'll know that Koros and I like to just go out on safari and see what we see. We always try to make a plan, but it never really works. But this week I've been in the company of some adorable and rather unlikely characters. Now, they're one of my favourite types of birds, and they're in this big expanse of grassland. They fly silently through the night and are often seen at the beginning and end of day. Do you hear that? That's a marsh owl. I have been spending this last week with this family. There are 3 chicks and 2 adults. Now, I've been coming, as I say, for the last week, and there was a series of images that I wanted to get. I wanted to get a nice portrait, an action shot, so one in flight, and then an environment shot to show where they live. And this video is going to be how I got those 3 images. So I'm here. This is a bit of a spontaneous video, but we were out looking for lions and we came across one of my favourite types of birds. I found a marsh owl just sitting on a small mound in the long grass. The sun is just about to rise and I really hope I can get a good photo, because this has been a dream of mine to get a nice shot of an owl in grassland. I'm not sure how much filming I'm going to do because I'm just so focused on trying to get images. The sun has just risen now and there's a thin layer before it hits the cloud, and just as it rose, the owl flew onto this beautiful fallen log perch. I was able to get a picture I have been dreaming of. That was awesome. I mean, everything I wanted to happen happened, which in the wildlife world doesn't happen that often. It was safe to say that after that first day, I was hooked and I had to keep coming back to this place and see these owls. I was so happy with the picture that I got. It has been something I've been dreaming of for a long time. But I needed a picture of a bird in flight. And it was going to be difficult because they're very active just before sunrise and there's not enough light in order to get a sharp image. But luckily, it was overcast, which meant I could shoot until a lot later, as the owls were active a lot later in the day. This is actually, I don't know what, the 4th day that I've come here in a row. We haven't got really very nice light today, it's a bit overcast, but honestly I think that's kind of helping with these in-flight shots because there's less harsh shadow. And I mean, the time is 8 o'clock nearly, and I'm still able to shoot very comfortably without there being too harsh a light. We've got a chick just down here. We've been with them for about half an hour. They don't seem too bothered by us, and I've watched them stretch and groom and all sorts of things. You know, we didn't actually see the mother for quite a long time. We found the chicks first. We've still got one on the log and two more hidden in the grass. That was awesome. The mother kind of started swooping in and flying in, and I've got one. So I am back again at the Owls. This is day, I can't remember. See, I came here yesterday, but they weren't really very active, and there was a whole herd of buffalo all around them. It was fun to kind of watch, because I, see watching a little owl and then a huge buffalo behind it. It was interesting, but the light wasn't very nice, and I didn't really get anything. They seemed quite reluctant to fly anywhere or do anything because of the buffalo. I think they must have disturbed them during the night or whatever it is. So I thought, well, I'd just come in, saw that they were a bit distressed, so I just left. I've come back today because I've been so happy with the two images I already have. So I've got a lovely portrait with nice soft golden light just at sunrise. Then it may have been an overcast day, but I'm actually really happy with the owl in flight shot that I got. And now I just need one more image to round off this story, and that is an environment shot. Now I know these owls have been hanging around a log in the long grass, so I've come here and I'm sitting a little bit ways away just to try and observe to see if there are any chicks there. Now if a chick goes onto the log, grab a picture and then quickly leave. I don't want to hang around for too long. We are getting ready to go to the chicks, but I want to make sure that I'm completely ready. So that means swapping out the big boy, the 300, and putting on the 24-70. This gives me a bit of flexibility to zoom in a bit. Now it's a bit overcast, so I think I'll probably try and push the ISO, sadly. I'm going to go in aperture 7.1, ISO 640 of a shutter speed of 800th of a second, which should be fast enough. If they suddenly decide to take off and fly, that's a shame. Okay, we've got a bit of light. Oh, okay, that's not going to last, but hopefully we can try and get this nice kind of golden light with the chicks. Okay, I'm all ready. Let's go. Just as I was ending that piece to camera, I looked through the binoculars and saw that a chick was hopping up onto the log. Off they go. What a week, what a week. It has been fantastic spending time with this Marsh Owl family. It's been a dream of mine to get pictures and video of grassland owls. Back in England, I've only really seen tawny owls, and they come out at night and they're in the woodland, and I find them very difficult unless you have a flash. But here, natural light, I've had a beautiful sunrise, and that side-lit portrait is going to stay with me forever. It's actually the background on my laptop right now, so I really like that one. The in-flight picture, very happy with, and the wide-angle shot of the chick on the log. Fantastic, fantastic. And I'm probably going to leave these guys, I think. The last few days I've noticed they've moved further and further away from the log, and I'm happy with all of the pictures and footage that I've got, and I'll leave them at peace. Fantastic. And it's such a beautiful place to watch them as well. It really is. big open expanse of grassland with escarpments and mountains and hills all around. You know, sometimes I was listening to the chicks call and you could hear lions roaring off in the distance. You know, often on safari you spend a lot of time with lions and buffaloes and hippos and elephants and all big game. But actually I've always found it more fascinating to watch the smaller stuff, like the marsh owls or the jackals, the serval. Oh, love the serval, hard to find. Off they go, flying away, just watching the mother fly off now. What a week, what a week. I'm so happy. It's been one of the best weeks in the Mara I've had, actually. And I haven't really seen any lions or any elephants, it's just been owls every morning. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you like the pictures, let me know in the comments below. Until then, have a good one.